All right, let's start a journey together. We're going to trace a kind of golden thread through time. It's a lineage of wisdom, you see, that stretches all the way from the ancient world and connects directly, well, directly to you in this very moment. So let's begin.
I'll be your guide. Think of me as helping you unroll this ancient scroll, and what it speaks of? Oh, it's a wisdom as old as the mountains themselves. But here's the amazing part. It's also as alive and vibrant as your own world. It's a pretty fascinating thing, isn't it?
So we're going to follow this golden thread of knowledge, and that's really what the tradition of the modern mystery school is all about. But hey, don't think for a second that this is like digging through some dusty old relics. Nope. What we're really here to do is to witness how these profound, ancient truths get reignited, connecting the deepest insights from way back when to your bustling modern life.
Now, you might be asking yourself, how is that even possible? And that's a fair question. The secret, well, it all comes down to one really powerful concept: lineage. This is the bedrock, the foundation that holds up the integrity of any true teaching.
Think about it like this. Picture a river flowing from a crystal-clear mountain spring. An unbroken lineage? That is the river. It's carrying these pure, vital waters of knowledge, and they don't get polluted along the way. Because it's passed directly from teacher to student, this wisdom isn't just some old theory in a book. It's a living, breathing, energetic current.
But it's so important to get this. It's way more than just a historical record. This lineage is a living energy conduit. I mean, it's a live connection. It lets someone who's seeking today tap directly into that original source of revelation. And not just that, you can actually feel the presence of everyone who has walked this path before you. Powerful stuff.
So for thousands of years, these teachings needed protectors, right? And that's exactly what the ancient mystery schools were. They were the custodians, the guardians of this sacred flame that they promised would never go out.
And their methods for keeping this wisdom safe? They were incredibly sophisticated, very layered. See, this kind of knowledge was never meant to be trapped in a book. It was passed from mouth to ear, through oral tradition. It was coded into symbols. It was transmitted through the actual experience of initiation. Any texts were just, well, they were just signposts. The real power was held in the energy of these sacred places, and, most crucially, inside the living masters who were the embodiment of the teachings.
So the modern mystery school we're talking about today, it gets its lifeblood from all these ancient roots. You've got the Eleusinian mysteries in Greece, the alchemy of Egypt, the universal laws from the Hermetic tradition, the incredible maps of consciousness in the Kabbalah. And you know what? They all had the same goal at their core: to awaken that divine spark inside every person.
Okay, so how does this ancient stream of wisdom actually make it to the shores of our modern world? Well, it flows through the work of a really key person, a man who is basically a living bridge between the past and the present, Gudni Gudnason.
And just calling him a scholar, that really doesn't do him justice. He's what's known as a living hierophant, which basically means someone who reveals sacred things. He's a direct channel for these traditions, and his entire life's work has been about getting them flowing again, right now, in our time.
His real stroke of genius was understanding something crucial. Truth might be eternal, but the doorway to that truth has to change with the times. So he took this wisdom that used to be hidden away behind these impossible walls, and he just opened the gates. He made it accessible for anyone who was genuinely looking for it. He turned this really deep esoteric philosophy into actual practical tools you can use in your life.
You can really break down his contribution into four main things. First, he totally redefined accessibility. He just opened the path up. Second, he truly lived the role of the hierophant, which was key to keeping the energy of the lineage pure. Third, he was all about practicality, giving people tools that made a real difference in their lives. And finally, he created a clear structure, a step-by-step path so any student could build a really solid foundation.
So in a nutshell, what Gudni Gudnason did was make the power of these ancient schools totally relevant for today. He's the one who built the bridge, and that's what allows that pure, unbroken stream of lineage to flow right into our present moment.
And that little spark brings us to the biggest question of all, doesn't it? Why does any of this matter to you? I mean, how does this golden thread actually connect to your life right here, right now?
It's because these aren't just teachings you sit and study passively. No way. These are tools for activation. They are a wake-up call, a call to awaken that true, authentic, divine self that's just waiting inside every single one of us.
The whole point is to create real, tangible change in your world. This path gives you the power to achieve self-mastery, over your own inner world and to finally figure out your true life purpose. And when you do that, it just naturally improves everything else. Your relationships get better. You start creating abundance. And it all happens because you're deepening that connection to the divine.
But here's something you really need to understand. This isn't just a path for personal gain. When you're initiated into this lineage, you're taking on a pretty profound responsibility. It's a call to action, really, a call to become a caretaker of this wisdom and to use whatever power you gain in service to everyone.
So, Little Spark, I want you to remember this. The lineage is alive. It's breathing, it's growing, it's proof of the incredible, enduring power of wisdom. The path isn't some secret that's buried in the past. The mysteries are right here, right now. They're not lost at all, they're just waiting for you to consciously take part.